Welcome back. Time to check in with the Ferris State women's basketball team and joined by head coach Kendra Faustin. Coach, first of all, welcome back to the show.
Thanks for having me, Rob.
Obviously, still in GLIAC North play here with 3 games left in the regular season, but 2 tightly contested games this past week, 1 at home, 1 on the road. Just talk about the play in these past 2 games.
Yeah, I thought really, 2 different games. Lake State, we struggled to defend inside. They can really spread you out, and we had some big performances from, Leah Humes was really consistent on both ends of the floor this weekend. And then, we go to Northwood and we're in the game the whole time, and we're an offensive rebound and 2 free throws away from a different outcome.
I know, obviously, maybe not as many wins as you'd like to have here in this recent stretch, but your team has certainly battled, been in a lot of games here over the past couple of weeks.
Yeah, I think that we absolutely are getting better. In the Northwood game in particular, we really executed coming out of timeouts. We scored 7 points in 37 seconds. So that was a new thing for us to execute and score a lot of points down the stretch. I think we started Brian Benner, who is a freshman for us, and she really has just been coming along, plugging along, and is really coming on strong here in the last week. And obviously Renee Sturm, another one of our freshmen, and Riley Blair, another one of our freshmen. So some really good things coming from our young kids.
As we go to some of the highlights, we'll start with Thursday's game, taking on Lake Superior State for the second time here at Wink Arena. And you got off to a good start, led 11-8 after the opening quarter. Yeah,
I thought that we were really patient. We moved the ball really well, which is the key for our success. We wanted to work on setting some screens, better screens offensively, and then we struggled to defend inside. I mean, they just really spread us out, and we struggled to defend inside.
Riley Blair with the basket here, and then obviously you move it over to Jocelyn Nicholson, your lone senior that was able to hit that shot.
Yeah, our lone senior. I think Coach said it too. It will be a lone senior day on Saturday. But that ball movement, I mean, 5 people can contribute, and that's a good, wide open, quality shot. And that's what we've sort of been preaching all year: is keep moving the ball. We can all make an 8-foot jump shot. Obviously, Rachel is our steady Eddie with points and rebounds, and she had another double-double. And Lexi Bush there, you saw, had a bunch of good assists getting at the rim. But then you can see Tamara Novick. We really struggled to keep her off her left side. She leads the league in field goal percentage, and we looking back, we probably should have doubled her. They just shoot it really well, but we struggled to sit on that right shoulder and keep her off her left hand.
It was a game that kind of went back and forth the entire way. Neither team really able to seize control. It was a close game throughout.
Yeah, what I thought that the best thing that came out of this game is that we stepped up and pressed. And that press really got us back into it quickly. I thought we did a great job turning them over and getting some, some good turnovers. And then down the stretch, I mean, they made a contested step-back jump shot, and we missed a back cut slip for a wide-open layup, and that's the difference in the game.
4-point game right there, and didn't have a whole lot of time again to think about that one.
No rest for the weary.
Right back in action and playing your final road game, hard to believe, already here at Northwood on Saturday. Talk about the performance against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, well, obviously, we struggled on the boards. They set a lot of screens, and they're really athletic. I thought we made some great adjustments in defending some screening actions. Some of our young players had not, we call it an NBA switch, some of had not NBA switched before, so we're trying to do some different things, and we messed them up a little bit. You could see on some of those high ball screens, but then we really figured it out. Again, Leah Humes, great on both ends of the floor. Brian Benner starting the game, got into a little bit of foul trouble, but really helped us out when she was in there defending. An all-league player, and giving Rachel a little bit of a break defensively.
To go to some of the highlights of the game on Saturday, they got off to the quick start, led after the opening quarter, but you were able to win the second and third quarters here in this game.
Yeah, and coming out of halftime was that third quarter for us. We have not come out sharp from halftime, and I was so proud of our third quarter effort. In the first half, I thought we got some solid inside scores. We got some good high-lows. They were really chasing Riley Blair all over the place, so we got some good curls for her. She had some nice post moves. Anytime you can get Riley Blair the ball, with a guard defending her anywhere near that GLIAC symbol, she's going to get a bucket or she's going to be at the free throw line. So I thought we did that well. We struggled a little bit here defending some ball screen action. This should have been a switch, and our guard stays high and our post stays down. But we really figured that out at the end of the game and didn't make that mistake again. Battling on the boards for us, we're always moving and rotating. We did a lot of switching and had a lot of mismatches. So the boards it was a tough night on the boards for us.
Down at halftime, but you got a great performance in the second half. Coming up here shortly, Riley Blair, as you mentioned, 17 points in the second half.
Yeah, Riley is really emerging as a great leader. She is incredibly coachable. She is the first one to ask, hey, can I watch film? Hey, can I watch more film? Hey, can I get in the gym? She's battling through some injuries this season and, just really emerging as a great leader as a freshman. It's what you love to see.
Obviously, Northwood shot the ball well from the outside early on and then got to the free throw line a number of times, a lot more than you did here in the second half.
Yeah, I thought we were getting some good quality inside touches here, post to post or doubling. It's a great and one finish for Lily. I think they made more free throws than we attempted. So that's just the struggle for us. We have to be tougher in the paint. We have to get better positions so we're getting higher percentage shots. But like you can see at the end of the game, we really got at the rim well and got to the free throw line. So we executed coming out of those 2 timeouts to get good scores. We got an and one and got to the line.
This week, taking on Northern Michigan, Michigan Tech. Talk about playing these two teams for the second time.
Yeah, well, Northern Michigan is probably bigger than their men's team. I mean, they're huge. They play really slow, completely different style than Tech. So we're going to have, a tale of 2 games, both ends of the spectrum. Really disciplined, great coach. They run their stuff, and we have hard decisions to make consistently, doubling the post or leaving their good shooters open. And then Michigan Tech just had a big win. They beat Saginaw, who's at the top of the North right now. And so, we played really well up there. And I think we match up well to them. It'll be on the defensive end for us with Michigan Tech.
Well, Coach, best of luck to the Bulldogs playing at home this week.
Thanks, Rob.
That's going to do it for Ferris Sports Update. Reminder, you can follow all the action online at ferrisstatebulldogs.com. Have a great week.